Hey everybody, this is Michael Phoenix Art with Gigs and Rigs, and I'm here with Ricky Skellham from Before August, and we're gonna take a look at some of his gear. Known Ricky for a couple of years now. How long have you been with Before August?
Going on, say 9 years.
9 years. Okay, yeah.
Almost 9 years.
I think I've known you guys. I think I've known you guys as a band for about 5 or 6. Yeah, wow. So let's go through some of your guitars, and I want to get right to this Fender that I see down here. I've never seen you play it, and so why don't you tell us a little bit about this Fender?
Yeah, so this is, I don't know what to take a look at it, but this is a Fender Strat. It's a Pro Series, made in the USA in Corona, California. It's 2019.
2019, yeah.
Yep, I got it in 2020. It was a birthday present for me, and I've played it a couple times for some gigs, but it's mostly a backup guitar. We play a lot of heavy stuff. Single coils don't really go well with that, but it's one of my favorite to play.
Is it?
In terms of playability.
Out of all your guitars, it's one of your favorite to play.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it plays itself.
And so now it's kind of making a comeback into like some of the set.
Yeah, I mean, I'm using it as a backup right now, but I'm in another group as well,
Yep.
Select Yard, and I use that as my main guitar in that
Okay,
group.
so that's your number one in another group. Okay,
Yep.
great.
So I kind of had it with me already. I just tuned it up for this, and
Just to make sure,
got it as a backup.
because I've seen you blow strings multiple times.
Yeah, I blew a string last night. Probably will today.
What's your number one when you're playing mostly with Before August?
This Music Man here. So this is Sterling Music Man. It's a John Petrucci model. That's what that JP is for. And I don't know what year it is. It's made in Indonesia, but it's pretty high quality for an Indonesian guitar.
Yeah, they interestingly have a lot of really good rosewoods and like hardwoods. And so at ear value, you would hear Indonesian going, oh, it's cheap, but they actually produce a lot of really good wood out of there, because you can't get that old rosewood stuff anymore. Like the old school guitars that had the really nice rosewood frets, you can't get that kind of wood anymore. So a lot of the rosewoods now come from Indonesia and overseas and the ancient. So yeah, don't knock it unless you try it.
For sure. I mean, this one's super playable too. I mean, it's got the Strat neck kind of shape to it, so definitely enjoyed playing this one. I replaced the pickups. The original pickups were really nice, but they ended up kind of going on me, so I replaced them with these CNY Blackouts, which are active pickups.
They are active, yeah.
And it's my first time ever buying active pickups, and I really like them.
How does
Super heavy
the battery hold up for the active pickups?
I've changed it once in a year, and I think I play like 30 shows a year.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's really good, actually.
It does a pretty good job.
Anything special on it, like push-pull pots or anything like that? No splitting or nothing?
No.
Just tone and volume, and then is it a 3-stage switch?
Yep. Yeah, it's got 3 stages.
Yeah, it looks pretty sexy, man. I've seen you play this one loads of times, so.
Yeah, I love this guitar. It's, I bought it, I want to say 8 years ago from Oneida Music.
Oh wow, really? Yeah.
Yeah, it was in their little display case.
Oh yeah, in the front, yeah.
Yep.
Those are the ones you want to buy. The ones you see in the window, you'll that one.
Yeah, actually, I watched this guy on YouTube who teaches a bunch of guitar lessons, and he played the exact same model but with black. So when I saw it, it was nice.
Do you like this color? Is this a color you like?
Yeah, I think it goes well.
I think it's very sexy looking music, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And let's talk about this one. This one's kind of new too, right?
Yeah.
New-ish.
This is a beat-up guitar, but it's a 2013 SG. It's a Gibson SG. I don't know if you can tell, but this whole headstock has been redone. It's all been painted. I got this for like $400 from Oneida Music. It was used. Someone smashed it at some point, replaced the neck. I replaced these tuners. I replaced this nut. Redid all the setup on it.
I mean, she looks like she's been through a little bit.
Yeah, she has. I mean, she's missing the inlay here. But it's all these frets are basically scale-ups. You never want to touch the fretboard when you're playing it anyways, so that doesn't really bother me that much.
Right. And it still sounds great.
Yeah, it's all original wiring. So those are the original pickups and the original wiring for the pots. I've had them resoldered before, but other than that, everything is.
That's sometimes what you're looking for, right? It's like that old school electronics, so you get that good sound.
Yeah, I mean, it plays well enough too. I like playing it. A little wide of a fretboard for me, but I enjoy it.
So how long have you had this one?
4 years.
Okay. So it's not new, but it's new to kind of like your collection.
Yeah. I usually wouldn't play it out. When I originally got it, it had these stretch tuners on it, which aren't that bad, but they just don't hold.
Yeah.
And I replaced them. I can't remember what these are. They're Kusans or Kusans.
They look pretty good though. I like the all black motif on it.
Yeah, it's I mean, obviously the original paint was some other color. I like the black.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Not bad for an old beat up guitar. She's still got some miles in it, looks like, for sure.
Yeah, and I think someone hand painted that for it.
Really?
That's what the guy told me when I brought it to the guitar shop.
That's a hell of a good hand paint job.
Original. But I don't know, whoever did someone smashed it, someone redid the whole thing. All I did was really change the tuners and not keep it in tune.
It looks pretty good, and again, you can tell that like this rosewood is pretty old rosewood, like, so yeah, it's got all those old that old je ne sais quoi that you're looking for out of some little guy.
Yep.
That probably sounds great with high gain.
Yep, that's why I bought it. I wanted to look for higher gain stuff.
Yeah, I bet that sounds phenomenal. Well, let's talk about this amp.
Right. So this is Ibanez T5A15H. I don't really. I bought it because it's super clean. So if I plug this in and play it, it's just a wicked clean sound. So I can just layer a bunch of effects on top of it, and it just
most of us gearheads who play pedals want a clean sound as our template, you know.
Yep.
And this is tube, right?
Yeah, it's a tube. It switches between 5 and 15 watts.
Okay.
So I can get a nice.
It's not like a super loud. Yeah, 5 to 15 isn't like a lot of power.
Right, exactly. I can turn this way up and it won't go super loud, but it'll get that nice natural distortion from the tube.
From pushing it hard, yeah.
Yep.
And then you're playing it through this PV. Is this 212s?
It's one.
This 112. I'm surprised too because I've seen you play this a couple times, well, more than a couple times. You used to have this old Marshall, right? Was that a solid state you played?
No, it was a tube.
That was a tube as well.
Yeah, the tubes went in that one actually. I had bought it secondhand. Someone had replaced the tubes themselves, and it was kind of a gamble.
It was a gamble.
They stopped working,
a couple shows in.
Yeah, I think I had it for like 6 months that it was working. I still have it at my house, obviously. Fix it someday, but this works so well.
And when I saw you with this, I noticed a completely different change in your sound. It was much cleaner. It definitely was brighter, and that had more wattage, correct?
Yeah, the other one was. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it might have been a 50 watt.
Yeah, it was above 5 and 15.
Yeah, for sure.
And so, this one sounds so much more punchier, more clean. It cuts through all the stuff when you guys play. And I was really surprised when I saw you play it at one of the gigs, and I remember coming up and because that sounds fantastic.
Yeah,
and I've even seen we played Cat Stop, and even on the big stage, it still sounded really, really good.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. You can just mic it up and then let it go.
Yeah, I'm blown away because when I look at amps, I'm like, it's got to be 100 watts. So it's not going to be good for me. When you're playing with a 15 watt tube head, it's given the same kind of power feel as a 100 watt in my opinion. So when I hear you play it, it has all that 100 watt vibe, even though it's a 15 watt head. That's tube story, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's got whatever it's got going on in it.
And did you pick the Ibanez on a whim, or was it?
Yeah, I ordered it on Reverb. I had never heard it. I was like,
Just went for it.
yeah, it was. I think it was cheap, whatever it was, for maybe $100.
I love those gambles. I love those. I love it when they pay off. I don't love them when they don't
for
pay
sure.
off. So many times, going on a gamble and it paying off, it's a win. All right, well, let's move over to your pedal chain now. And,
Yep.
walk us through what you got.
Right. So, I mean, tuner first here, obviously, and then I go directly into this Big Muff. I don't actually use the Big Muff.
The Big Muff Pie, yeah.
Yeah, I don't actually use that in this band. My other band, we play this song called Little Fury Things by Dinosaur Jr.
Yep.
I don't know if you ever heard it, but the intro to that's got some crazy...
You need fuzz for Dinosaur Jr.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
So we go straight into that Big Muff, and then after that is the wah.
Okay.
So the intro to that song, where they have those big chords that are kind of... Yeah, hard to describe the tone there,
Yep.
but I get kind of close with a Big Muff right before the wah. And that's really the only reason that's there, is for that one song.
Because you switch all these up for the other band?
Yeah.
Same pedals, but just different setup?
Yeah. I've been keeping everything relatively together. I haven't had to switch on any pedals between gigs at all.
Awesome. Where do you go after the Big Muff?
Directly into the wah, and this is a Slash model Crybaby. It's got a distortion on it. I don't really love it, so I just keep that off all the time. But
Any other
does the
tweaks,
job.
or you just use it regular as the wah?
Yeah, just regular as a wah for the most part. And then I go into this harmonist here, and
Very
I actually
nice.
bought this for Iron Maiden because they do all those guitar harmonies.
Yep.
So we play the Trooper. My idea was, I can get those minor thirds, major thirds out of it.
With a harmonizer pedal, yeah.
I didn't love the way it sounded, so I don't really use it. But what I do use it for is you can get an octave out of it, so I'll get like 2 octaves under it.
Right.
And in my other band, we play a CKY tune
Okay, yeah.
called 96 Quite Bitter Beings.
I love me some CKY, yeah.
Yeah, and that you can get that sound pretty much dead on with that harmonist in this 80s pedal.
So you're using it more for the octave.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, that's like one of the highest sought after harmonists, or the pedals for octaves and harmonies. Is the harmonist is one of the ones that's on that list of like pedals that people want to get.
Yeah, that's
So-
a good pedal for sure.
What is this after this? I've never seen this.
Right, that's a boutique pedal that my buddy bought me for my birthday like 2 years ago.
Okay.
I have a lot of cats,
All right.
so I think that was kind of the joke he was trying to make, but I love the way it sounds.
What is it?
It's a drive pedal.
Is it a drive?
Yeah.
So it's an overdrive pedal, and it looks like it's got a switch for
For like a chunkier versus a smoother.
less or more treble, less or more bass in it. Is that
Yeah,
what it
I think
is?
it's the bass that comes out. I always keep it on the lighter side when I play. It just gives a nice, like, kind of classic rock tone.
Now, do you stack that in any way, or you just use that straight?
No, I just use that, and it sounds good.
Because I noticed the next pedal after that is the iconic Blues Driver.
Right, and the Blues Driver gives me a little bit more gain. You can tell by how it's cranked all the way up. But
So do you just play the Blues Driver by itself, just for the higher gain?
Yep.
You don't ever stack the Cat Mod and the Blues Driver?
I used to do that when I played with the single coil pickups. I would stack some drive pedals on top of each other. Back then I had a tube screamer
Okay.
that it was a Behringer tube screamer, so
Yep.
it was same circuit but different pace.
Yep.
And with the single coils, that sounds nice, but I think with these blackout
Active
pickups,
pickups.
I don't need it.
Yeah.
And, you crank that, you get the natural switch onto it.
So you don't need that gain staging at all.
Right, exactly. And I think these on their own sound different enough that I can get, 2 different classic rock tones like that. But love to play like, Pink Floyd, like Time. I do the Blues Driver for that. But then, I'm playing something like Strutted by Kiss. I'm gonna use the Cat Mod.
Cat Mod. I hope this Cat Mod is now my new favorite thing. I'm gonna go look it up.
It's really good. It's a really good pedal. I like it a lot. I was
Do you know if it's local or specialized somewhere around here? Or?
I know he ordered it online. I don't know where he got it. Probably on Reverb.
Okay.
That's my guess.
I'm going to do some deep diving now because I need to know what's up with this pedal.
Yeah.
So interesting.
I don't know if it's like supposed to be a copy of anything or what.
That's great. So next then we go into the tremolo?
No, I actually come down here to the Hades.
Oh, to the Hades.
Yeah, so I'm trying to layer my my distortions because I used to actually layering. So I go from like least gain to highest gain.
Okay. So the Hades is the highest gain.
Yeah, that's my metal distortion. I saw this pedal. I got an ad from Sweetwater like through an email.
Like everybody does.
Yeah.
Tom from Sweetwater was telling you really needed a new pedal.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get those all the time. Everybody does.
Right. It was like $40, and they had this whole series of like gamma distortions.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of different like I think that's the Greek god names.
Yeah,
There's other Greek god names in there.
Hades, yeah.
But I bought that one because I was looking to replace my current pedal distortion, and for I think it was like $40, and it works well.
Now, I'm really surprised at a lot of the lower priced pedals and how the circuitry is really competitive with the old school stuff that everybody's paying exorbitant amounts of monies on eBay and Reverb to get those old tones, and yet I have the same kind of fixation. Like I'm looking to replace a pedal and I find something that's cheap but the circuit is the same, and I'm like, I'm gonna gamble. 40 bucks is a good gamble, and when it works out, it's just, again, it's such a good win for for your pocket and for your performance,
Yeah.
And so where do we go from there?
Straight into this micro amp. It just puts a little gain on it. That's all it really does. It just changes the level.
Is that always on?
Yeah, I leave it on. I find that it gives just, I don't know, the clean tone just a little bit more.
Just push?
Yeah.
Little push underneath it?
And I tried, sticking with my original idea of, less gain and more gain, I tried putting that in the front, and for some reason I just like it at the end.
It sounds better at the end, yeah.
Yeah, at least with my setup.
And again, that's always on, so no matter what pedal it is you're switching between for gain staging, that one's still on just for a little bit of boost underneath for the amp.
For sure.
And it mixes well with all the other pedals?
Yep.
That's great.
Yeah, it's just like, it's literally just a gain pot. I don't think there's much else going on in there, but it's a good circuit.
MXR just, iconic, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think they've ever made anything bad that I've ever played. Sure. Next into the Behringer digital reverb.
Into the tremolo first.
Oh, into the tremolo first.
Yes.
Okay.
So I added that to the pedal board for when I played with Common Roads.
Okay.
They play Murder 1.
Yep.
And I find that if you, the intro to that, I don't know if it's a tremolo pedal that they're actually playing, but they have these like chords that just bounce up
Yes.
and down. And if you turn the rate way up on this and like match it with kind of the tempo of the song,
yeah.
it just sounds really good. So
Great.
just using it for basically that song only. And I don't use it in this band at all.
That's pretty innovative, though. Sometimes I think almost everybody I know has at least one pedal that's for like one song. And then we're what? Digital reverb?
Yep, digital reverb. That's a Behringer. They make really good pedals for the price.
Yes, they do.
They're typically like $20 to $30.
Everything Behringer that I've had works great now. Like I think something switched like 10 years ago with their with whoever owns it or however they're producing it, but everything I've seen from Behringer, it's just roadworthy.
Yep.
It lasts forever. It has good sound.
Yep.
And then it goes out to the Spark.
Yep, and the Spark is just a boost.
Just a boost if you need that extra push for a lead or something.
Yeah, whenever I play solo, I'll just kick it on.
Just stick that. Always for solos?
Yep. Solos only.
That's great. And what do you got powering this?
I've got 2 power supplies on the back. There's an MXR has the models, and they're kind of taped under here.
So you got 2 power supplies?
Yep.
One of them's an MXR. What's the other one? Like
the one that has like the smiley face.
Like
I haven't looked at these in forever.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, a one spot. Yeah. One spot pro. That works great. I had one of those for years. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had those power supplies since I got this pedal board. Just, perfect. Probably 4 or 5 years ago. No problem.
You got a low footprint, but yet you got a lot of stuff to color with. I think it's great.
It's going to be. Yeah.
Ricky, thanks for giving us an interview.
Of course.
I really appreciate it. And check out Before August.
Thank you.